Hi, morning, morning. How's everyone? It's technically not morning anymore, but whatever, you know. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Retro. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. So, how are we all doing today? I'm doing great. I had like an amazing breakfast slash lunch, late breakfast, early lunch or whatever. I tried this like new Philippine food place or whatever. I've never had Philippine food before, so it's like, yeah, I like this. This is pretty good or whatever, you know. Oh yeah, I saw that. Like, I feel like I saw that like the new reverse bunny suit. I feel like Nikke is kind of pressured by the lewd arms race that Brown Dust is putting him in. So they're like just saying like, screw it, let's just be like lewd as possible, and like they're just adding a straight up reverse bunny outfit. That's like, I know Nikke was a little bit lewd, but it's kind of like moderates as far as like lewd character designs go, but like Brown Dust is more extreme. And what's the other gacha that's like extremely lewd? It's like Last Origin or Lost Origin, something like that. Like the one that has like Fenrir in it, you know? Hi, Ariko. How you doing? Welcome back. How's your day going? So, I'm really curious who they're gonna put the reverse bunny suits on. It'd be nice if they put it on Honest, but like, I feel like that'd be too good to be true if it gave it to Honest. I feel like since it's a bunny's reverse bunny outfit, I feel like to get over. Is it really Rouge? Are you? Is that your guess, or like they actually showed like what Rouge looks like with like the reverse bunny outfit? Hmm. But yeah. So like Shadow has the car. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Still, like I don't know. I thought they were gonna go for a more flat-chested character with the reverse bunny outfit because I mean, some Nikkei have a lot going on. You know that like, would you really be able to sell this game on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store if it was like, let's say Modernia or one of the bigger heavier chess characters wearing like the reverse bunny outfit? Like there's like legitimately like no way, well, after I talked to you about like the pink bunny suit yesterday, I did notice that like if you would have like looked at the at the out if you would have looked at the wrist bracelets or like whatever she had on her wrist or whatever, it said the word cafe on it. So that was like your big clue to who would have it. Kind of like for the first one, the glasses were like the big hint that that would be Aid. And so I mean, and you said the cards are probably like the big clue for it being Rouge for the next one. So I mean, you never know exactly, right? Mm-hmm. Hi, Moonside. How you doing? How's it going? How's your day going? You having a good day? Thanks for stopping by. なぜ届けて切なさには名前も月よけstill hell I love this song. Anyway, but I do kind of feel like this might be part of a internal Nikkei plan or something to like outlude Brown Dust and maybe even outlude Lost Origin or whatever, you know. But who knows? But that is super surprising they added a reverse bunny suit to Nikkei, you know. I'm okay just trying to sharpen your mind. Nice, nice. You know, crossword puzzles are probably unironically a good way to like do that or whatever, you know? It's like kind of keeps your mind fresh and like lets you like think of like different ways to like do things or whatever, you know? Probably won't outlude Horizon Locker. Just need to check out the game looks on mobile. I've never heard of that one. Is that a newer one or is that a less popular one? Because like if we're talking about like lewdest gotcha games, it would probably be Last Horizon because like I'm pretty sure a bunch of the I'm pretty sure a bunch of the characters have like used condoms as part of their like character designs, and then there's like Fenrir who like she's like a wolf girl, right? But like the only way you can tell that she's a wolf girl is because she's got like the tail and like puppy ears, but like one of her outfits is like literally just her nude, doing like a triangle stand or whatever with her legs like spread open, you know. It released last year. It's not so well known, I guess. Give it time because Nikkei wasn't super popular when it first came out. It took like a year and a half for like people to start noticing it or whatever. So you never know, right? Like, mm, mm, so agricultural setting for Vinland Saga number two. I feel like I feel like we got this question before because like last time we got this clue, it was like Poland or something, right? Depends on the crosswords. Some just as when you're currently playing based off a certain. And yes and no. To be honest, like a lot. It has a lot of anime related questions and general knowledge type ones. Like they're always asking me stuff about like how do you say hello in this language. This movie won Best Academy Award for cinematography in the year 2002 kind of vibe, so it's like yeah, it has some anime related ones, but it also has like a lot of like journal knowledge and ones that are like, language based, culture based, etc., kind of vibe. Mm, don't know this one, but I'm pretty sure last time we did it, it was like the answer was like Poland or something, but like this is four letters, so like Poland can't fit there. Open and honest. TRU. I want to say this would be truth because TURU. Wait. TRUTH. I want to say. Nope, not truth. Oh well. Fertile ingredients. Often it's probably gonna be like I was gonna say it was gonna be manure, but like it's four letters. No way it's gonna be shit, but like it could be poop, right? It could be poop. Nope. Okay, this is gonna be one of those rough days where I just get everything wrong at least once. Um, wait. Nope. Ain't that either. Uh, industry in wave. Listen to me. This one feels harder than last week because a bunch of these I straight up don't know at all. I want to say this one be Maximum the Hormone, but I didn't watch the One Punch Man anime. I've been more of a manga kind of person, Pass the ball to me. No idea. Vietnamese soup. This is an easy one. Pho. You know, like it's spelled PHO, but it's pronounced like pho. So it's like all those restaurants I saw in LA that are like I thought were like pronounced Pho King. No, they're all pronounced Pho King. Like everyone like loves that punch so much that you can just that's pronounced Pho, so you can just name your restaurant Pho King, and everyone like has like a little bit of a giggle or whatever. Like PHI is one. Mm, big initials in home security. Um, there's that one home security company, but I can't remember. It's like Brinks is like the name of like the bank or something, but like home security, like I don't have like home. Probably shouldn't say it. Blah, 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 blah. Hmm? Home security or whatever. But like, see, like a lot of them are like random. It's like, how would you know this at all? You know, that's kind of not a general knowledge thing, and it's not an anime thing. So it's like, what are you going for? What are you doing? Skyrim and Oblivion series abbreviation. What's the abbreviation for Elder Scrolls? Because like I know that the answer would be Elder Scrolls or like Oblivion. No, no, Oblivion's like the third one, and Skyrim's the fourth. But what's like the series abbreviation though? Mm, Partner of Red Bash in the Heroes Party. Quiet Life in the Countryside. Again, another one I do not know. Sweet dessert made with Bonka and sweet reincarnation. Pie, maybe? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Japanese prefix for Lumen's hero. Arrow? Even though it's technically arrow is like Greek word, right? Or is it Italian? One of the two, right? Pretty sure it's like one of the two. Mm, mm, secure. Wait. The exposed to oxygen. That would be oxidize, I think. Nope. Not oxidize. Like exposed to oxygen, that's oxygenize or oxidate, right? Either way, like that's apparently wrong or whatever. Arrow is Latin and Greek. I thought it was something like that. Because I know there's like that's the sex god. It's like Eros or something, right? That's also one of Eros is one of Jupiter's moons, right? Or is it one of Mars's moons? Or is it one of Jupiter's? Because I know Mars has two moons and Jupiter has like Jupiter and Saturn just have like a bunch, right? Chat, you want to know something crazy I found out recently? Like apparently, like Pluto is smaller than the moon. I had no idea. Cause yeah, I used to be like one of those people that was like, come on, just like be nice. Pluto also has moons. Yeah, I know, but I mean our moon, the one you see it in the sky at night, you know, the big moon, you know, that moon, that's the moon that I mean, okay? Mm, One Punch hero who uses a bicycle. It's either licensed rider or Moomin rider, because I know they're going for the common rider pun or whatever. It's the R-I-D. Wait. R-I-D-E-R. R-I. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. But like, if Pluto's that small, then its moons have to be like little asteroids or whatever, you know? Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy though, you know? Because like, I don't know, like when I was like a little kid, they still taught you that Pluto is a planet now, or they like don't do that anymore. So it's like whatever, right? But I think like this half side's gonna be like Moomin because Mumen. Yeah, yeah, Moomin. Because he's got like no license, Moomin kill. But it's cool that we're like still learning new stuff about space or whatever, you know? Nice. But how big are Pluto's like moons exactly? Are they like half the size? Are they quarter the size? People and planets would seemingly care less about them. True. True. There's all kind, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like the best thing that the oceans are doing right now is just killing billionaires at this point. You know? Did you hear they're trying to go back to the Titanic again or whatever? You know? Titanic's trying to go two for two now. Secure firmly. Grasp maybe. GRAS. Yeah, yeah. Grasp. Nope. Blacken as meat. Grill maybe. GR. No. I know, right? I know, right? I don't. I didn't look exactly when they were doing the next exploration, but still, they're like going again. You know, it's gonna be a different company, but still, you know. This one is Taika. Imagine like if like they somehow trigger the hidden quick time event and they like meet the Kraken. They don't even like die from the ship getting like damaged by rocks or whatever like they did last time. They just like meet like a Kraken or something somehow. Like 0.2% chance of that happening and they like meet the Kraken. It like blows their ship up or whatever, you know? High ranking. Um, High ranking Marines in One Piece for shorts. Four-letter word. I have no idea. This isn't looking good at all. Like I barely know anything on this week's crossword. I hate that. I hate that. I think Crunchyroll has kind of been spying on me because I said last week's was super easy or whatever. I think Crunchyroll is spying on me because they said I said the last one was like way too easy and now they're just giving me hard ones. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Is this the Vor song? Cannibal song? I don't know. I mean, there's like a specific type of war that's just cannibalism, you know? If you're based enough and you're cool enough for that, though. Fuji. Easy one. Huh? Wait, wait, wait. Oops. I don't. I don't. We just. Well, where that idea that I know a bunch that came from Vora come from? The NSFW part of the Discord's name that because of a joke. Like someone was trying to like get me to understand like Vor because like I didn't understand like the kink entirely or whatever, and like that was like a 5 or so hour conversation. That was like literally years ago or whatever. I mean, you got to remember everything's a kink to somebody, you know. Oops. There. Mm, Streamline game League of Legends game mode. No idea. Italian resort begins with San. Skip. God of High School Studio. Skip, because I don't know that one either. Mm, sure. What's the League of Legends one? Streamlined League of Legends game mode. What is it? I like the beat. Sounds nice. Aram. Moonside, do you play League of Legends? I've never seen you stream it, or do you only do it off stream? I like this. Mm, mm, Thon Italian Resort. No idea. Digimon Shangri-La. Name that's a container backwards. Feel like I should know the name that's a container backwards. 3-letter word. Tub. No, that's butt. Come back to that one. Skilled. No idea. Oh my god, this one's horrible. I don't know any of these. I kind of think I jinxed myself last week because I said last week was super easy. It took me like 25 minutes to do everything. But like no, this is Retsuko is a. Oh wait, Red Panda? I thought she was a fox. Dispatch payments. No idea. Let's come back. Iruma. Still wild that there's a manga slash anime called Welcome to School like Iruma Kun, and that's like his name is like unintentionally lewd because like Iruma is kind of like short for like throat fucking or something, and that's like how they get away with that or whatever. Or maybe I'm just like got too much brain rot or something, you know? Who knows? Who knows? Mendez voice actor, no idea. Emily? Nope. Adderall target briefly. Drop, maybe? Oh my god, why is this one so hard? So it's drops the ball literally or figuratively. It could be fumble, but like not enough letters. Eek. Dispatch. Mm, dispatch payment. Down. Come back to that one. I don't know how I got stuck this early. Open and honest. Honest, no. Because it's not truth. Try that already. Mm, aerated, maybe? Wait. Nope. Arrow? Mm, exposed to oxygen begins with AER. No. How is it not arrow something? Era. Mm, Erica? Oh wait, that's easy one. That one's ADHD, right? Duh, that one's super easy. Why didn't I think of that, right? Um, bum. Mm, volleyball club. No, no. Mm, Agricultural settings. Open and honest. Food. Wave, listen to me. I'm open. That's kind of like one of the ways they like get you is like they have some are just a word, some are a phrase. Dynasty, see the dance. Sure, give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Super slow to reverb or just the regular one. Oh, that is. I was right forever ago. I just spelled it wrong. Char and at. Oh, wait. Shouldn't this last one be Admiral? Let me Google that right quick. This one's okay. This one's okay. Like the other one, you played a little bit more, but this one's could be better or whatever. Hmm. Dispatch payment. Hmm. So like this top right corner is gonna be super hard because like fa is the only part I could figure out or whatever. And there's like so many more. If I could get 12 across, that'd make it a lot easier, but San Mario, maybe? Is there a region of Italy called Mario? Nope. Martin, no. It can't start with M. Mm, mm. Open and honest. Fertilizer. Industry. One Punch Man artist. Sure, sure. Do you know the answer offhand? Big initials in the ADR, ADL. I know there's like some security company. It's like ADS or something, or ADK or something. San Remo. Again, another one I wouldn't have known offhand. Anime studio that begins with PA. Not Shaft. I want to say Caspa, but Caspa doesn't actually make anime. They just make like anime products and like cosplay goods or something. Does Caspa still exist, or did they like go defunct? Because I haven't heard about them in like forever. You know? Nope. Mm, Guild, lesser known as anime. Okay, TS is good enough. I guess I was overthinking that one. Adept, ADEPT. Yeah, yeah, it's Adept, right? Mm-hmm. Since you say you like live closer or whatever, have you ever been to Italy? I've never. Closest I've been, furthest I've been into Europe is Heathrow, aka the airport. I've never actually like been to like real places where people actually like live or whatever, you know. A few times, but not recently. Ah, I see, I see. Batch payments. Sounds like this is gonna be the start of like an Evanescence song or something, you know? Give me 1 second, let me clean my glasses. Okay. Mm, it's probably wrong, but of course it wouldn't be fart. Why would it be fart? Wait, Mappa? Ends with P. Nice. Knew it took me a second, but yeah, got that one at least. One Punch Man, OP, Jams, something. Mm. Wave, listen to me. Mm. It follows Macross, Digimon, and Shangri-La. Mm. Maybe it's Pat or Tab? No, wait. Nope. Traditional bassoon? No. Traditional instruments and Kono Oto Tomai, Sounds of Life. Ends with an OS. So I'm pretty sure that's like, wait, B, no. I was gonna say it was like bassoons or something, because like Sounds of Life, that's the anime where it's like they play wood wind instruments or something, I think. Can't open Horizon Walk on my phone. Tell you if it's censor, if it has options. Hmm. That's a shame. Can you get it on your desktop or Steam at least if you wanted to? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Good luck. I think might be stuck actually because a bunch of these I straight up don't know, and like it was hard from the beginning. Uh, ADR, ADH. Wait, no. Mm, okay, I'm probably gonna have to like look up a few of these because I'm totally stuck and like I need a little bit of a push or whatever. Mm, okay, let's look up a Trigon OP because I didn't watch Trigon Stampede. I like Trigon Stampede. Is that how old is that movie? Because I know I watched like a one movie that was like it came out years after the original, and it wasn't a sequel to the original because spoilers, they kind of all died in the original anime or whatever. It was kind of like more of a prequel to the original show type thing. Okay, Stampede was a show in 2023. I'm thinking about Badlands Rumble. That was the movie I saw. That was like a prequel or whatever. Mm, mm, sorry, I kept sneezing there. Dragon Stampede OP. Zombie. Get bed maybe. Okay, good enough. Mm, Pit maybe. No. Dispatch payment. Mm. Oh, I actually kind of feel bad about that one because that's actually like one of my favorite Japanese groups, but like it just didn't dawn on me or whatever. Technically, I have one like forever ago, but like I don't like advertise it much, and like I don't even do much with it myself. So I probably should post that in the Discord at some point, right? But can you even like join more than one? Because like most people I know like are in one already, or they made their own. So like they kind of like don't want to join any other ones, you know? Niche name that's a container backwards. I wonder if it's Oh, no. Jar, maybe? Wait, Raj? Okay. Non English name, but good enough, right? Because that is a name in a container backwards jar, right? Mm-hmm. Follows Macross, Digimon, and Shangri-La. Mm, Frank. Okay. They should have put open and honest also a name or something as part of the clue. Oh, I get it. I get it now. So Macross, Digimon, Shangri-La, what do they all have in common? They all have sequels or stuff called Frontier. Although that feels a little bit like you're cheating, Crunchyroll, because I'm pretty sure Digimon Frontier wasn't called that in English. Radio? And what's the last one gonna be? Dispatch payments? Termit? No. Mm, remits. Let's see the damage. 38 minutes, 30 seconds. Still, like, look at this. That's not good at all. That's like super rough, actually. Because, like, look at all those X's, right? Like, how was I supposed to know about a bunch of these or whatever? Like, it felt like it was intentionally harder than it was last week, you know? Or that's what I think, at least, you know? So, chat, like, I'm about to like, take a picture of the crossword of the day, of the week. If you want to be in it, better say something quick, okay? Yeah. I love having that tongue so much. I can make like faces, you know? Chat, you like my tongue? It's so long, right? Nice. Mm. And one more thing before we actually start gaming, right? So, you know the game already. Scramble, 10 pieces of food. I have to pick out which one looks best or like which one's the more popular one, right? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Give me 1 second now. Okay. Oh my god. The one on the left looks like super good actually. Why are they like the priced exactly the same though? Mm, because left is Perth Stadium in Australia, right's lay in England, I want to say. O nuts. Why they gotta call them O nuts? So like, yeah, I get their no nuts, but like, kind of makes it sound like looter than it's supposed to be. You know, like imagine have to go to the stand or whatever at the stadium. You've got to like order the O nuts. You know, you don't want the donuts. You want the special O nuts. Sausage, mash, and gravy. Donuts are sweet and they're like bready, but they're not super filling. And like, honestly, this sausage looks good, even though like I'm pretty sure in a tradition of all British foods, like the sausage and gravy is all served inside of like some kind of pie crust for whatever reason, you know. And like when it's British food, I always bet on the mashed peas and the gravy. So I'm gonna say left. And they're the exact same price too. Ew. So like, I'm gonna what first of all, I'm gonna guess like it's gonna be on the left because like Choripan in Arizona. I'm gonna guess that's like a chorizo sausage in like a roll or whatever. And the other side, that's just like a regular hot dog or like sucked dry. You know, all the moisture is like literally gone. It's been like fried to hell and back. Kind of hot dog, whatever. Because like it's a little bit more expensive, barely a little bit more expensive, but it's like so sad and dry looking. Like look at it, like it's in such bad shape that like looks like it has like literal like throbbing dick veins on it. You know, like they've got the cheese. They've got like grease all over the hot dog, the slice of cheese, and the entire thing just has like the has the veins on it. You know. Mm, but like, no way, this is the winning one. This one has to be the cherry pie because I mean, this actually looks pretty good. Like you know, it's got a little bit of grease, a little bit of juice. Yeah, the sausage is cut in half, but still looks okay. Or maybe like they split the sausage when they were like boiling it or grilling it or whatever, and it splits open. So like you got the full sausage or whatever, but it's just like split open and like you can't see it because of the bread. And this actually looks good because it's got onions, red pepper, and whatever other stuff they have on it. So I'm gonna get straight on. Mm-hmm. Ooh, steak sandwich or with chips, or steak sandwich chips, onion rings, and a drink. Jesus, that's expensive. That looks really good, but like, you know, I'm not gonna say it's 27 expensive. I mean, it's worth 27, but I can see why this expensive because like this kind of does feel very overly decadent or whatever. Because like you've got your steak burger, you've got your spinach and arugula, probably. I think that's arugula. Arugula. You've got your what's it called? Onion rings up top, and you got your bed of fries at the bottom. This like seriously, this looks super good, but I mean, is it 27 super good? You know? And then the other side is bacon cheeseburger with chips. So like me personally, I would want to get this one, but I'm a sucker for anything on a pretzel bun, even though like it doesn't look dry, but I'm not seeing any mayonnaise or whatever. And I kind of can't tell what that is on top. It looks like a fish or whatever, but I'm gonna guess it's supposed to be bacon. But still, like it's kind of like if you look right here, it's kind of got those same marks like fish has or whatever, you know. And then you got your fries. So like this is like a super hard one to pick because this looks amazing, but it's expensive. And this one looks decent, but it's and it's cheap. But I mean, you get you get four things with this one, and this one get two, but this one's like 20 more expensive. I'm gonna guess it's this, even though it's like kind of pricey. Still, like if the food looks good enough, people like still want to buy. You know, not as a everyday type thing, but like just because it like looks good and like want to try just this once. You know, I was wrong. Never mind. They want the greasy bacon burger, pie, mash, and ew. I feel like every time they show me a hot dog on the site, it's always like the most cursed looking thing because like that's literally like a hot dog bun, a sausage with some ketchup. This is from the Netherlands, I guess. Yeah, they're like the Netherlands aren't known for their sausages, but still like they could do a lot better than this. You know, at least that's what I think. Another one is pie, mash, and liquor. Like, is there liquor in the sauce, or do you get like a can of beer or a pint or whatever with it? Because this is probably a lot better because like this hot dog looks totally pathetic or whatever, you know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Got it. Well, this is Korea. Sausage and rice cake skewer at Daegu FC in Korea. Another one is Chipham Town, England, double bacon cheeseburger. That's some really thick, fat, juicy, juicy bacon. Mm, this does look pretty good. I would want to try this more because I do like trying new foods, and I don't know how sausage and rice cakes actually taste together. You know, probably chewy-ish because of the cake or whatever, or the rice cake, and it's probably like a little bit savory because of sausage in it. But I'm gonna guess it's if it were me picking between one of these two, I'd probably pick this because one, it's like cheaper, so you get like a couple of these, and it'd probably like, fill you up like this or whatever. But this is like if you feel like you like feel greasy and bloated after eating this. I mean, it looks okay, but it's like it doesn't look that good, you know. Nice. Meats. Pretty much, it's got like I wish I could go back, but it had like what, like four or five patties, and then it had that thick bacon, you know. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Short rib poutine plus pulled pork and donor crunch wraps. Mm. So, if I had to pick one for myself, I'd probably pick the crunch wraps, cause like all of this for five is actually like really good, right? 2022 2022 prices, but still. And the other one is short rib poutine. As Latinx, I was forced to move to Britain. I needed good food. That's fair. It's fair. I bet you would like lose your mind having eaten nothing but like mushed peas and like fried whatever constantly. You know. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I've never. Closest I've had to like authentic British food was I think it was like a roll that had tuna or something. I had like a bag of crisps and a bagel or a roll with a tuna in it when I went to Heathrow, you know, the airport. So I've never had actual British food. The closest I've ever had was airplane food or airplane food slash airport food. So I can't be the best judge, but If I had to go for something like, yeah, this short rib poutine looks good, but this crunch wrap looks pretty good, and it's kind of like it feels like it's British Taco Bell at home kind of vibe, you know. And I don't know, something about this like short rib. Yeah, they have sauce, yeah, they have barbecue sauce, whatever, but like the meat looks like low quality, whatever. Because you ever like notice that with like short rib or like brisket or like shredded kind of steak, like you can tell how it's cut, yeah, how good the quality is. Like if it's like really bad, they'll like shred it to pieces like that, so it's like you're eating like meat spaghetti the entire time, whatever. But it's when it's like good higher quality or whatever, it's it's kind of like in strips. It's not like strung out or whatever, you know. You've had a rib burger 1010. I think I've had a rib burger before, but not sure exactly, you know. I'm pretty sure I have. But yeah, if I had to pick one out of the two, I'd go for the British food this time. Go for the Taco Bell home. Oh yeah, brisket's super good. I've had like years ago I went to a food truck festival and they had this one stall or whatever that had different types of brisket, right? They had like a mac and cheese brisket, they had a loaded potato brisket, they had like a sweet and sour kind of brisket. It was like they all had the brisket meat, but they had like the brisket was mixed into other stuff to give it a little bit kind of like a different vibe, you know? Times have good food are rare but memorable. Hopefully you're able to find like a good place in Londonium, right? But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say the more popular one's gonna be pulled pork and donut, right? Okay, never mind. Didn't we do this one already? Because the double meats, double thick bacon set with the pie mash and liquor. It really feels like we've done this one twice. Last time for, they gave me the exact same ones. Like it was pie mash and liquor, right? Mm, because easiest way to like win in these is like if it's got alcohol, it's probably gonna win, and it's like half as price as that or whatever. Burger or this looks like what's that one white sauce that has it looks like it has like horseradish, but it's like really thin and clear for some odd sus reason or whatever, you know. Oh, welcome back, Moonside. Welcome back. This is Scrandle. Basically, there I'm shown 10 pieces of food, and I have to like pick which is the more popular one or whatever. And like the goal is to get as many as possible. I've gotten two wrong so far. But I'm really trying to guess like which one is like more popular because I mean like this double bacon beef burger is like 8 pounds or whatever, and the other one's like pie mash and liquor for 450 or whatever. Like I know this is a British site, but the whole British taste thing kind of always throws me off because it's like it's always like something immaculate, some tasty looking bean and rice disc on the right side, and then on the left side it's like Arsenal Gear FC me fried steakums with green mashed peas and a pint of O's or something, and that's the more popular one for some reason. Because like I always think it's like super obvious, but I'm gonna feel weird if I don't click this one because like it's pie, mash, and liquor, and like anytime it has alcohol in it, that's the more popular one. But this does look good because like I don't know, like I like how the grill marks on this burger look, and I really like how thick that bacon is. You know, it's not super thin like regular milk bacon. It's kind of got like deli cut, deli quality vibes to it. You know. So ba ba bum. Just because this site scares me and it's got the word liquor in it. Okay, I guess liquor isn't always the answer. Ew. What's happening in Cincinnati? Legitimately, what's happening in Cincinnati right now? It took me a second to realize that These black bits right here, those are, wait. Let me move the screen around a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. Um, it's pulled pork nachos and red red onion and horseradish or whatever. Mm, that's better, right? Or maybe I should move my model to the center, right? Mm, but yeah. The right is horseradish and red onion on bread. It looks like literal slop on toast. This is Czech Republic, or is it called Czechoslovakia? Or is it called the Czech Republic? I don't know my European countries, or I barely know my European countries, you know. And the other side is pulled pork nachos. So legitimately, the pulled pork looks like white, white, like it had like it has like no seasoning, no spices, no flavoring. Like they just like boiled it and said, "Yeah, we're done." It's got corn. Like corn doesn't have to be bad, but I don't see what kind of flavor profile or taste they're trying to go for. Out of the Flintstones, which one looks like it's from the Flintstones? The horseradish on bread or the pulled pork nachos? Because like the thing about this is like it threw me off. Like why is that? Why I know that black or blue tortilla chips like exist, but like that threw me off or whatever. Because like I don't know, most of these places kind of use like the cheapest chips they can get. And like this picture's really bad, so it's like picture is taking the process. What's that black stuff? Oh, the black stuff is tortilla. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Um, honestly, both of these look kind of bad, and mm, this one on the opposite side, it's like 140, and the other one's not like 830. Like no way that no way like that nacho should cost that much, you know. But like one's expensive and bad looking, and the other one's like horrible looking and cheap. So I mean, it's kind of a messed up choice asking me which of these like is more popular. Which one would you eat? Because honestly, I wouldn't want to eat the other one if I had I was forced to eat one. Probably want to eat the pulled pork nachos because it's nachos, you know. It's nachos. I'm gonna guess pulled pork. Okay. Oh my god, I have the exact same losses and wins. Ooh, cannoli at Brazil. That looks pretty good. BBQ bacon loaded fries for 4.95. That's that looks pretty good, but like why is the sauce that white? It looks that from the color and the consistency, it looks too much like cum to me, you know? I mean, I guess it's like probably like mayonnaise, ketchup, bacon, and maybe some chili kind of sauce, but like legitimately it just looks like they put ketchup and cum on the French fries, you know? And this cannoli does look pretty good. But like most of the time they don't like desserts on this website. Like honestly, I'd probably if it was me, I'd pick the ketchup and cum fries, but that's probably the more popular one, right? Okay, the cum fries wins. Pizza slice with a can of beer for 50 is why is that so expensive though? And we're back to British food again. Like I'm not a sports fan like at all, but like what's the appeal of eating potatoes and gravy at a football game, you know, or a soccer game or a hockey game or whatever, you know? Because that kind of feels like that's a way to get messy really easily or whatever, you know, like if your team like scores a goal and you like jump up and Now you've got like gravy all over your pants or whatever, you know? But ignoring the price, people pay crazy amounts for beer and you get free pizza with it pretty much. So yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess we lost for today. Mm, oof, oof, oof. Rough streak, rough streak. Yeah, so got mm, the double bacon cheeseburger, of course. Uh, I'm not super good at Scrandle, but still, some of these are like, I'm not wrong, you're wrong kind of vibe, you know? But it's whatever, you know? Okay, chat, we're gonna take like a break, stretch, hydrate, etc, etc, etc. I'm gonna go get some water and stretch, and then I'm gonna start playing Phoenix Fight, okay? Mm. And we are back. Mm, okay. I forgot to change the stream category. Give me 1 second. Peace. Attorney, da 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 da. Mm. Yeah, there's so many games in the category. But let me just go for like retro, because I mean, these games are super old. These were like 3DS games. Yeah, 3DS games. And like the 3DS, they stopped making those what like 10 years ago or something like that. I don't even remember when they like make when they stopped making the DS. Because I mean they don't make the system I saw anymore, so that's pretty much retro, right? Let's see, Nintendo DS or Nintendo 3DS, because that was when the last one came out. Came out 2010. Oh, never mind. It released like 10 years ago in Korea, at least. Um, Last time I got a firmware update was 2 years ago, so not retro per se, but retro close enough. Anyway, let's get started. Monstrous Turnabout. Mm, and it's the Joker. You know, it would be perfect if he had like the green hair to match like the purple suit to go with his I'm the Joker kind of vibes he's got, you know. Did you see Timataro? Said they saw Timataro. What about you, Mr. Rebel? You on the Ford, did you see? Ah! Ha 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 ha. Very well, I admit it. That's right, I, Flart LaBelle, saw the demon Timataro. So you did see something. Why'd you lie about not seeing him? I was simply trying to protect dear Jinxie. Protect Jinxie? What do you mean? Why don't, tell me you haven't heard that strange little habit of hers? What are we talking about? The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it that she's possessed by Timataro. It's new to me. Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about Timataro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect. Tell us more about that rumor. This outfit's like so extra. He's got like the cell phones on his shoulder, like the big padded collar. All the instead of buttons on his jacket, he's got like all bows, and he's kind of got that M-shaped hairline or whatever, you know. Rumor is about Jinxie. So what was that rumor about Jinxie? Say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, and she starts wandering around doing strange things. Is that so? Although, come to think of it, Is that a special type of narcolepsy or whatever? Narcolepsy or sleepwalking or something else, right? It would certainly explain how she was acting earlier. When she even put Tin Matar costume on and wander around the news at night, the woods at night. Oops, she did. It was so dry. Wish I never asked. Does she remember anything when she's possessed? Cat, give me one moment. I need to go get another bottle of water, because like my throat's drying out too fast. Be back 1 second, okay? Got to unmute myself. Mm-hmm. Did she remember anything when she's possessed? Or you know, she doesn't remember a thing from these episodes. Memory loss during the possession? Come to think of it, the memory of the murder scene was also quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession. Then maybe. So you do understand. The whole yokai business was entirely of her own making. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. Although the yokai evidence wasn't there until we discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks herself? Oh, let's ask Mayor Tim about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk to him. Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, you know. Hmm. I guess that's it for now. Ah, yes, LaBelle speaking. Really? Wish to carry my new product in your store? I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? But I don't understand. The embodiment of beauty, it's my duty to announce my good looks to the world. How vain. Stop the bus. I'm getting off. Oh. Everyone wants my exclusive Je suis Label brand products. It's a crown jewel of my collection, born from my relentless pursuit of beauty. It's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say? They can't have it, it's just for me. It's not meant for you, peasants. Peasants? This is my latest product. Calling it Couleur Me Label. It's a dazzling hair color you can wash off with just water. Because that means you can't sweat. I have 7 colors in all. And you can find out more in my commercials and the magazine. Yeah, but like when you advertise things, that means you're trying to like sell something or like let people know about it. So like if it's your private stash and you don't want anyone to know about it, then there's really no point in advertising it or whatever, you know? Just wasting money, but whatever, you know? That's him, not me. Big yawn, big yawn, big yawn. Yet it's not available to the public. Great straight sales strategy there, genius. Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle, your hair colors changed since the last time we met. The lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider a gift from one who truly appreciates beauty. Paula, what should I do? I'm gonna take you before you get a Facebook cologne. Oof. Wow, good point. Thanks, Mr. LaBelle. Hair color that washes out with water. Hair color washes out with water. It's Florent LaBelle's own brand and isn't available to the general public. I guess that's gonna be important evidence for later. Sit over the Fox Chamber. Find out secret mechanism for opening the hit Forbidden Chamber. I already talked to him. They said go to the Fox Chamber, so sure. QB Manor, Fox Chamber. Let's see the secret mechanism for opening. Let's find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, this is so exciting. Can't wait to see how it works. Do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber? You have to just open it and find out. We should also see if there was anywhere else the killer could have hid in this room. Let's get started. Apuerte? Apuerte, Palo? Apuerte? She probably said "let's go" or something in the Japanese version. Wow, I haven't played this game in almost 2 months. That's what happens when you don't make a VTuber schedule. Or a little bit more than a month and a half, pretty much. I know there was something important I saw earlier, but they didn't let me investigate or whatever. What's that? There's really no escaping here through the air duct? Went through all that trouble of bringing a ladder to check it out. Not a ladder, Apollo. Yes! This is like one of my favorite gags about this series is like the ladder versus step ladder jokes or references. What's the difference? They both have the word ladder in them. What's the difference? Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide who's right. You're too competitive. It's not even related to the original issue either. Baba. Wait, this is sparkling. Wonder why? Said you originally depicted two yokai holding up a cup in a gesture of goodwill. Maybe Ultimate QB was planning on smoothing things over with Mayor Tenma, and he was murdered instead. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Someone who intervened. Mayor was only pursuing the municipal merger because he'd been blackmailed. Who knows if this maybe the murder hadn't occurred, maybe they would have come up with a solution. It's like yokai over here. There's a QB, a nine-tailed fox right here. Rokurobi, which is like a woman with like a super long stretchy neck. Maneki Neko, it's like the beckoning cat. Like you can see it in like a lot of Japanese shops or like sushi restaurants or whatever, where it's like a cat that's like it's like does that thing with like his paw or whatever. It's like beckon new customers or whatever in front of the store or whatever. That's why that exists. That's your Japanese fact for the day. And the left one is Wanyudo. I think it's a yokai. It's like a wheel. I think it's a carriage wheel or something. It's like burning on fire or whatever. I think it like travels from the human world to hell and back or something. I don't exactly remember about it, but I know I'm pretty sure it's a Wanyudo. Look, a cat with two tails. No such thing. Although technically it's got two it's not just a Maneki Neko, the beckoning cat. It's also a Bake Neko, which is like a demon cat that has like two tails. So it's like two things in one, you know? Although I don't think like Maneki Nekos are yokai or demons or spirits or anything. I think there's some kind of other thing. I'm not exactly sure what, but I'm pretty sure they're like good or whatever, you know? As far as yokai go. Feature that looked like it was would never exist. She'd have a she'd have a tough time swallowing. I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. What's that got to do with anything? Cliff outside this window. Makes it impossible to get out this way. Why would you build your house on top of a cliff like that? I mean, yeah, I get it if it's like that's where you have to put your house, but like, why would you put it? Wouldn't you'd like to have some kind of like walking space outside the window or something? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not rich enough to understand the architectural styles of millionaires or whatever. Get this way. Oh wait, do you have a death wish or something? Oh, leave it open wide enough for me to squeeze through? Guess I lost that bet. That loss just saved your life. Other ways someone could get in and out. Don't think we'll find anything else on this chair. Even this handkerchief thing? Fox statues, maybe? Carving a nine-tailed fox over the door and the statues of him on either side. The way those two statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the room from us. Come to think of it, there are two foxes on the folding screen as well. Can't be a coincidence, can it be? So maybe there's like one more, or maybe there's two QB. Hey, the statue moves. Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap. Let her play with a statue just to figure out what happens, you know? What could possibly go wrong? Sent you out of the air. Oh, the reflexes of a regular karate kid. I guess if you catch something that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still, might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. There's something around here that shows the position they should be in. Shows the positions they should be. It's probably this or whatever. Like they're facing out or whatever. Because like there's two on the screen, and there's two statues, so that might be it. Two foxes standing back to back, depicted on this elegant folding screen. Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute. Two foxes. There are two fox statues in the front of the forbidden chamber as well, yes. Maybe the keyhole will appear if you do something that's not exactly right. I don't see anything usual about it. It does have two foxes on it, and there are two fox statues in front of the door. Maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. She's excited as a kid in a candy store. Statue moves. So like their natural position, they're like pointing outwards, but they're already facing outwards, so it's like making them match up with the screen wouldn't. They're kind of matched up already. Still no keyhole. Door won't budge, just like those spiky banks of yours. Takes some water, but I don't think that will work on the door. I know. Break it down with a body slam. Seriously doubt you could do that? What would you know if you haven't even tried? As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match. Oh, what words come to you when you see that pendulum there? Unsteady, restless. It's a direct representation of your current unstable mind. Wait, that was some kind of psychological test? Like diagnosis? Strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. It's not exactly far off the mark. Mm, mm, better take a look behind this door too. Oh look, the doorknob banged into the wall. Got a big dent too. Wouldn't have happened if the killer had been hiding there. Guess it rules out the old hide behind the door trick. It's not that. Oh, head break. Where are my items? Statue, mask, chamber key. Beaker, spear, bow, those. Okay, a giant pair of pliers. It's like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once. Really? What are they used for? Things like this for piercing through cheeks. Pulling out tongues. Oh, you should see what they can do with a person's eyes. Okay, I got the idea. Sure, this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food? I've always wondered what they ate besides people. I'm having trouble figuring out like what I'm supposed to do next because like the okay. So like this screen's supposed to like correlate to the statues, but like they already pointing with their like snouts or whatever, left to right or whatever. But like they're already doing that, so yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to make the tails cross somehow, but like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Cause yeah, I'm supposed to like rotate the statues or whatever, but the only thing that has two foxes on it exactly is the screen, and I'm guessing that's supposed to be the clue, but it's already set up like that. But maybe read it again. Two foxes back to back. The keyhole, yeah. Mm, mm. Pricey looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. When he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. Prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about. Sinks. For Mr. Tenma. Mr. Tanner's yokai time. Apollo, it's up to us to go save him. It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Down this table, terrible hiding places. Alderon's body would have been right above. Right. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's not the part of the cup. There's something down there. Looks like a piece of something. Only question is, piece of what? Well, I know. Piece of the statue. Remember what Jinxie said? Statue originated depicted two yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill. Off this, so this piece broke off and rolled under the table, huh? Well, can't think of anywhere else to look. Found anything about? Never found the keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber at this rate. There's something about that folding screen. You know how the fox statues in front of the chamber move? Green might be a clue. How we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right. Let's go over that area with a fine-tooth comb. Closer inspection. I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it. Rotate the folding screen with space to inspect it further. Oh, I think I figured out. Like you're supposed to fold it in half because like these parts on the outside or whatever, those are probably supposed to be like the door or whatever. Yeah, this part and this part or whatever. Look a little bit like the picture here has been cut off at both ends. Now that you mention it, supposed to be doors at both ends, but they're cut in half. Maybe those doors symbolize the Forbidden Chamber's door. Everything feels like something significant. The question is, what? Oh! Looks like a keyhole or something. Think it could be a keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber? No, it's just a picture. Still, they say picture's worth 1,000 words. And then there are keys on the outside parts. So you like fold them in so they like hit the key or whatever. Shaped like the Forbidden Chamber's key. Wait, what about the key drawn on the center of the screen? Think the two are related? Key and keyhole. Oh, I just got an idea actually. We folded the screen just right. The key and the keyholes should overlap. I think you're right. Let's give it a try. A door. It's open too. Foxes are facing each other, so what if you made those fox statues face each other? Okay, okay, yeah, that was, I was overthinking or whatever, but like, no way it was gonna be that hard of a puzzle, but still, it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, I know exactly kind of what I want to do at a certain point, but like, it make me do all the other stuff before I can do the stuff that I need to do, you know? Look, lock up here. Use that key. Here goes nothing. It works. Time to see why this chamber is so forbidden. What secrets could it hold, I wonder? Those doors need some serious oil. Like nails on a chalkboard. Alright. How about those super good ears of yours? With more feathers. Oh! Heck is that? That Timataro? Statue? There's something odd about it. All I know is I don't like it. I can't explain why. Okay, you okay, Athena? You look kind of pale. You're not scared, are you? What of this thing? Don't make me laugh. Really? Hey, look. It isn't. Over there on the left, there's a bunch of staves on that rack. Staves? How do you pronounce? Is that like, is the plural staff staves or staves? Could be either. It sounds, I want to say I normally say staves or something, but that's one of those words like you never hear it pluralized or whatever, you know? Kind of look like the staff we saw earlier. You mean the one Jinxie saw Timataro carrying? Bread Art Timataro impersonator really did come here at some point. What are you waiting for? Let's search the place. Spooky. Oh wait, and there's a air duct here. There's an air vent here too. Hidden chambers need proper ventilation. But I don't think anyone could reach this one either. And there's nothing to stand on around here. Nor with this vent leads. Well, the Fox Chamber's vent didn't branch this way, so it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all. It's a gravestone or something. Reads, here lies Timataro, age 80. Cause of death, choked on a chicken. Ah, you got me, you got me. Say it ain't so. Besides, that sounds more like an autopsy report than an epitaph, if you ask me. Wait, were you joking around because you're scared? It's your coping mechanism. I'm not scared. Freak Out Central, right here, baby. Check it out, widget. Denial strong in this one. Well, like, this is like the biggest thing that pops out to me because, like, that's like LaBelle's brand or whatever, you know? It's got like his logo and everything. Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. The fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here very long. It's hand cream. Let's see what the brand is. Je suis LaBelle? LaBelle? Then, would that mean Mr. LaBelle was here? I guess so. But why? Whoever dressed up like Timataro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. Same person probably dropped his hand cream that time. In other words, Tin Montaro impersonator that we're looking for is none other than Florent LaBelle. This might be a big break for us in the court case tomorrow. What we have to do is get the truth out of Mayor Tinma. This is a really cool looking statue, you know? Like, I like how, like, this game originally came out on 3DS, right? I think it's probably perfect for the 3DS because, like, it like the pose is kind of like dynamic, and like even without like a 3D or strobe effect, you can still kind of feel like it like jumping out at you. You know, it's like looking right at you. Wait, kind of thing. Whoa, it's one big statue. Must be something like 15 meters tall. Look, this Tin Montaro has a staff. The Tinman and the scroll didn't have one. I wonder why. I feel like this could be significant. But why? Let's take a closer look. First, let's go around this table here. Ah, Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea? Looks like there's some other compartment at the base of the statue. Don't open it. Don't open it. Who knows what might be in there? Doesn't care. Just opens it. Big empty compartment from all the dust and cobwebs. I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time. That's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it and... Wait. There's something in here. Looks like some sort of figure. But it's dusty. Can't tell what it's supposed to be. I know what's doing here. Thick layer of dust suggests it's been there for a long time. I mean, I don't see how it's related to the case at all, but whatever, right? See what the Naruto scroll shows. Looks like an old scroll. Something drawn on it. Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy. Some sort of monk, maybe? A monk? What are you talking about? You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training. Wouldn't that just be a hiker? The guy in this picture, it doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena. And there's some yellow thing strapped to his back. Whoa, it's turned to Tin Montaro. And the scroll is getting it. It's how Tin Montaro was born. Well, this is definitely creepy. It's another lantern. This lantern. I don't think there's anything else to investigate, but let's look at this lantern just in case. No lantern. If there's Japanese garden lamps, where's the switch? Lamps like these are lit by fire, not electricity. There is no switch. There is no switch to. It's the myth. PS5 doesn't exist either. Getting out of sight. I see Tin Montaro's cell's been outfitted with the amenities a yokai could want. Oh, I thought I examined the feathers already. Like feathers. Exactly like the ones in the fox chamber. Means the killer must have been here at some point. Question is, why? Maybe the Tin Montaro costume was hidden in here, I mean. Someone carried it through the manor, stuck out like a sore thumb. Then when did the killer get here? The mayor snatched the forbidden chamber when the killer hit him on the head. That means the killer could have only gotten here before the murder. Wow, this is one tough riddle after all. Apollo, you're wasting your time. Bunch of stabs there. It looks like one's missing. Tenmataro saw, the Tenmataro Jinx saw must have taken it. I have to agree. Looks like one, like the one Detective Fulbright showed us. Why do you think there's so many here? Maybe they're spares? Tenmataro might be, you know, absent-minded or something, as yokai are known to be. Actually, like, yokai and demons are, like, more meticulous, aren't they? Because, like, I found out, like one of the ways you can like deal with like a vampire or something is like spill like a bunch of like rice or beans or sugar or something in front of them or whatever, and they like have a compulsion to like pick up each one and like count them. That's why like count from Sesame Street that counts everything, because like apparently that's like a vampire thing. It's just like a lot of modern vampire media just forgot about that or whatever, you know? Like a lot of vampire media kind of like ignores that like apparently magic doesn't work on vampires and they have to like count when stuff gets spilled or whatever near them. It's like one of those I'm not gonna say like lamer things about like vampires, but like it's probably like one of the lesser important things, you know, like whole blood thing and turns into animals or bats or mist or whatever. That's probably a lot more important, but that's all I've got to say about it, you know. Shows he's aware of his faults, is trying to deal with them. Or at least that's my take on it. Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. Won't hold my breath. Guess that wraps it up? No. Probably talk to some of the witnesses again. You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie? Yeah. I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions and Tenmataro. He's in the foyer, right? April 18, QB Manor. Foyer. It's the curse, it's the curse, that's the curse of Tenmataro. Ah! Pickpocket me again. Oh! I saw that time. You outsiders are ignoring our superstitions at our peril. Mind your own business, will you? Ah! Ouch. What about a curse? Tamataro's curse gave us all less. Curse us all lest you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong. It's so hard to really read. Stop the investigation. Listen to what them superstitions say. Right. How about obeying the law before you go obeying superstitions? Hmm? What are you doing with a widget around your neck? He's mine. You know better than to go around stealing stuff from people like that. Same for my bracelet. Sorry, I promise I won't do it again. He used like his animation usually like looks up when he's like looking down like that. It's like check if we're like crying or whatever, you know? Shows he's really insincere, you know? I almost kidnapped my sweet little widget. The big jerk. I'm sorry. I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. As long as we have him here. Guess we can ask what happened. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take like a short break, hydrate, stretch, stuff. So, be right back, okay? Wah, 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 wah. I know there's a lot happening in this picture, and it's all also goofy and also wacky, but it's really hard taking this picture seriously when you have Colonel Sanders in the back like that, you know? He's like literally laughing at you, thinking about like how good and finger licking chicken, how good and finger licking the chicken is, right? Because like legitimately, that's just Colonel Sanders, right? All right, Phineas, what you got to say? Stealing, his favorite, his specialty, even. Can't believe he did that. It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal widget, too far. Yikes. Mercy, mercy. He doesn't do the thing where he looks up every time. It feels like he should, though. Just like mess with you or whatever. Can't control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins. Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? Hey, glad you asked. This band of Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this. What am I looking at? Another one of those joke out of me. I know he's saying like Azuki Kozo is like his grandfather or whatever, but I'm pretty sure there is a yokai, like its entire thing is like it steals beans just so it can like wash them or whatever. So I mean, maybe related, maybe not. He left one of these figures at the he leave one of these figures at the scene of the crime. So that means whatever was in the QB area, whatever was stolen, however how many years ago, because like we found like an old statue inside of the apartment, right, or space or whatever, you know. What's more, I'm his grandson because he was my grandpappy. Oh, you don't say? Eve's honor. It's the honest truth. Flashing sounds of Azuki beans scrapping together in the dead of night. Magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean or given to the. Okay, so his grandpa was like a Robin Hood type character or type person. I'm Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver of wealth, reborn. Forget the money. You should be washing yourself of this nasty habit. Wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like the old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber. Hey. What are you doing with that figure? Oh, this? Found it in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like he's been there practically forever. But I heard something. Did me and my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back? That reminds me. He once told me there's a treasure in that chamber. Treasure? He said there was treasure because he knew there was treasure because he stole the treasure, you know? Only it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me about it. Said there's amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing in there, you see. Didn't see anything like that, though. Your grandfather, by chance, didn't already steal it, did he? Seeing how there was one figure there, just might have. I'm happy for you. I bet he washed that treasure up real good before handing out to the poor. Of course, because he was so righteous. In court, you mentioned seeing Tenmataro near the scene of the crime. Give me one moment, chat. I need to take care of something. People of the Nine Tails Vale sure seem to be a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Tenmataro. Darn right, them superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell you. That's exactly what they say from now on. You plan on staying here in Nine Tails Vale? Yep. I'm gonna keep them right here and keep with the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. I.e., that means he's gonna steal like his grandpa did. Them superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, you saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Maybe listen to a word I've been saying? Can I do this exactly the way the superstitions say? Well, that's baloney. Oh, because like I want to say the only way you can break the curse or whatever is like if you tell someone about Timotaro or whatever, is leave the town, and like he's breaking that one, so yeah. Sorry, chat. I'm like multitasking. I'm getting something special done. Something hopefully I'll be able to share on Twitter and the Discord and Blue Sky and everywhere else in maybe a week or two. But yeah, we'll look forward to it. It's gonna be nice once you see it. Superstitions will cost you your soul. There it is. However, one way to save it: your immediate departure from the village. Ah, according to this, you shouldn't be even here, let alone talking to us. Did you plan on staying right here in Nine Tails Vale? Well, if you really believe in superstitions, you'd be long gone by now. What? I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filch. Tell us what you saw. You were lying about believing your superstitions, weren't you? Sorry, I have no choice. What's the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing it in Mataro? It's that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. I mean, not to say a word about seeing Timataro. If I did, he'd do what them superstitions said would happen. So it was Mr. LaBelle who muzzled you. Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little maid gal on account of that rumor. One about her being possessed. That rumor again. I guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tenma about that possession rumor. Stop stealing! Uh, I'll be taking this back now. Kind of like family to me. Couldn't have just asked instead of stealing it. Was that all you need to ask, Mr. Fitch? Yeah, I think that was about it. We'll see Mr. Tenmataro once again. I mean, one more time. Just from thinking about what that yokai, with what that yokai again makes me want to say. Mm, so where do I go like next? Is LaBella in the garden still? So, chat, like, I don't know if you've ever played Phoenix Wright games or whatever, but there is a scene in one of the old ones, I think it was like the very first one, where like the main character, he shows like the evidence that like that the criminal did it to the guy who did it, and he gets like Phoenix Wright should have done that. He gets like punched in the face by the criminal and then maced in the face, and like he gets the evidence stolen and it gets destroyed. So he's got to like figure out how to prove that he did it without having the most crucial piece of evidence. It's insane. I'm pretty sure this game doesn't do something similar, but like I really feel this is another situation where I've got to like show the evidence that we have on them. Our trump card. Better not show it off too soon. Wanted something? No, never mind. Okay, so I don't show him that. Kozo? You always go around sticking your hand in other people's faces? I want to show you this. Ah, yes, you do have something grabbing your paw. Only have eyes for things of beauty. Now, you excuse me? Guess he only looks at stuff that interests him. Hmm. Welcome back, Abyss. How's it going? Just stopping by. Hi, Abyss. Hi, how you doing? Nope. That's not what you're supposed to show him. What else does the Joker want me to show him? Because I can't show him that because that's important. He doesn't care about this. Key, maybe? Let me save at a bare minimum. Crazy, the month is almost over. That wave emote's super cute. Should probably get a wave emote at some point. Permit to talk now. Am I still ordered to shut up? You may speak, Abyss. What do you have to say? Hopefully it's nothing stupid. Hopefully, right? Hope not. But how's your day going, Abyss? Thanks for stopping by again. Abyss, have you played Phoenix Wright before? Are you a fan? This is a fun game series, but sometimes it's a little bit easy to get lost, you know? Maybe I'm not supposed to talk to Joker yet. Maybe Detention Center? April 18th. I'm doing pretty good. Temperature isn't as high, so I can like stream longer. AC got fixed. I had some good Filipino food for like lunch slash breakfast today. It's a good day, you know. I feel like it's gonna like rain today, but it's like a good day today, you know. I'm happy. I can say I'm happy, you know. Mr. Lortana, Yokai Show. Your Tony attorney is here to see you, Your Malevolence. Why are you speaking like that? Oh, Mayor Tenma. Give her time. Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. Seems to be suppressing the demon within me. That's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. What can I do for you today? I'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed. She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene under a demon's power. At least that's what the prosecution. That's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. How about you, Abyss? How you been? Oh no, he's unsealed. No match is this warding charm for me. The charm. Timotoro's back. Foolish mortals. They show regret blaming that. Maybe I'm sleepy, maybe it's dyslexia, but like, I read this for a second, I read this. They'll show regret blaming that child for my dongs. But like, no. We're not blaming anyone for their dongs. We're blaming him for the wrongdoing, or we're blaming his daughter for the wrongdoing, I guess. No dongs are related here. No dongs at all. Good question brought the yokai back. He probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either. Well, ask you about something your aide, Florent LaBelle, mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I know not of what you speak. Not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Timotoro, demon lord of the yokai, protect a mere mortal. I can't do crow voices. It's like, no afflictions do I possess for you race of humans. I can't do crow noises. I wish I could. It's like, like I know like crows are like high pitch or whatever, and I just can't. I can't get that high or whatever. It's like, wait, kind of vibe, right? That's the best I can do. I wish I could do higher, but like, I don't have it in me. Maybe one day I will, but like, not right now, you know? Deny that tomorrow. We'll never be able to clear Maya Tenma's name. I've already told you. Ooh, at break time. I've already told you. I do not know what you speak. I don't think we'll get any more out of him. It's over unless we can somehow prove Jinxie didn't plant the over. Oh, I know how we can do that. We show him the lotion, the face cream, or whatever that was. We can prove she didn't do it. Really? Should be able to use psychology to explain this whole possession thing. Knock yourself out then. Athena's really something. I can really count on her when it counts. And we're not at the part. Oh! This would have made this so easy. I had no idea there was a checklist of things you need to do. Real story. It's Emma. Trixie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are some form of somnambulism. I think that's how you pronounce that. Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking? I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder, usually brought on by repressed stress. That rhymes. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start as soon as she began her job at Ninetales When the child visited last, he did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of sleep every night, or each night. I knew it. That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. That means she isn't trying to protect you, at least not on the conscious level. So then, Tenmatara was spotted at the manor, wasn't Trixie. Sleepwalking. That would indeed explain the matter. Look, Tenmataro's spirit left the mayor's body. Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma? Very well. It's the least I can do for a superb exorcist just as you. Give me a second to stretch. Feathers and tracks. Mayor Tenma, didn't you leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, didn't you? I did not. Neither I nor Jixie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt. I knew it. You suspect Florent is behind all of this? Why? Why did he want Ninetales Vale that badly? You think of the reason why? Looking back, he did seem fixated on Tenmatara for a spell. Could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Tenmatara. That's crazy. You saying that yokai is real? Never the case, Tenmatara brings nothing but pain and misfortune. Someone sent me a message on Discord just now? Nah, that's something else. The superstitions warn, you must not gaze upon him, nor free him from his prison. But, how can people actually believe that? At least we know who's behind this whole Tenmataro thing now. Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. LaBelle. Your dinner is ready. Your malevolence. He's even got the guards in the prison playing along with his demon possession thing, you know? An offering to the Demon King. You may place it right here. Kitchen poured their heart and soul into making it. They did now. Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Your malevolence. I'll remember that. How long is he planning to keep this yokai charade? Better talk to Mr. Fitch and Mayor Tenma. So, why don't we go see Florent LaBelle next? Now that we know the truth. You won't be able to claim that Tenmatara was Jinxie or the mayor anymore. Real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him? QB Manor. Boyer. So, first time we met him, his hair was blonde. Last time his hair was purplish, lightish purple. Now it's a kind of weird blend that's like, looks kind of like blue, but kind of like purple. Like, it's definitely a different color than mine, but it's kind of similar-ish or whatever. Like, if you made my jacket a little bit darker, it'd be like the same kind of color, right? Or am I over or underthinking it? But it feels about that, right? Kind of. Let me take my jacket off. You see what I mean, right, chat? Like, it feels like it's in the same kind of family purple or whatever as his hair color is or whatever, you know, right? Now let's practice that again. Field chief from the top. Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime. And when we heard scream, oh heck, what was the next part again? Oh well, he's literally memorizing his testimony for tomorrow. You have the memory capacity of a flea. That's the 13th time, you know. Now 100 times more, and then when we're done. What on earth are they practicing? Come on, you gotta be smarter than Apollo. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing, Argo? I actually think I like needed that because like for like visual novels and stuff, my throat kind of gets like super dry super fast, you know. Okay. Chad, I want to ask you, what do you think like looks better if I like have my model at an angle like this, or if I keep it in my regular chest up kind of mode or whatever, you know? What do you think like looks better? Because now that I got the arm toggle or whatever, I kind of want to show it off a little bit more. And like this kind of shows it off a little bit better, you know? Right? Oh, I ain't cut out for this, he says. Oopsie daisy. But also, like, the thing is, like, me taking up this much of the screen kind of, like, blocks my, like, logo or whatever, you know? I'm probably thinking about getting a new, like, overlay, but I haven't decided, like, what I want to do. Like, I gotta save up for that and some other stuff, so it's, like, want to, but it's kind of, like, so much to, like, think about all at once. Because I still want to do that, Yakimakura / hugging pillow, but... you know. Oof, he's mad now. Unbelievable, you sullied my outfit with your grubby paws of yours. I mean, this is like the best pose for that, you know? I'm like... kind of got a commanding presence or whatever, you know, just... hands on my, arm or whatever, you know? I think the whole upper body angle looks better if you do crosswords. Why crosswords specifically? Oh, wait. Crosswords has a lot more blank space on the screen. So, like, this is a better way instead of just having, you know, random blank spots or whatever, you know? That is something to think about, you know? I just, like, I want to show off my model, but I also don't want to take too much of the, game screen or whatever. I don't want to take block the game too much, but I mean for this game there's not a lot on the bottom right or whatever, because like I'm not covering up too much, you know, Like let's see. Like wait, no. Mm, like this might be better for like this type of game because like I don't have I'm not covering up the entire screen or whatever. I'm just covering up it a little or whatever. So it's like something to think about or whatever. Wait, wait. I really need to label these a lot better. Mm, wait. Give me one second. Give me one second. Mm, okay, so jack it off. Uh, and then okay, but yeah. This just kind of looks good for this, but I don't know. It's like something to think about, you know, because I don't like having my model too small or whatever. But like, still, like when I have it big, like I want to, I'm usually like blocking a little bit my logo, you know. I could like make an entire stream where it's just like this the entire time, or whatever. I'm pretty sure I had one of my NSFW Yu-Gi-Oh streams. Like the entire stream was like I was blocking the entire screen. It was just like the entire stream was like you could see you were watching Yu-Gi-Oh through like the tiny little gap between my legs or whatever, you know. Feel like that was like funny. I should do that again, you know, but whatever, right? Hmm. Did he steal his wallet? Breather, I thought you said you were going to bed or something. What do you think they're up to this time, Apollo? Hmm. Oh, it's you two. Eavesdropping, aren't we? You two peasants are so tacky. And what do you want with me? Your confession to being the Tenmataro imposter would be great about now, you know? Do I show him the cream now or do I wait? Dazzling hair color that you can wash out with water. Isn't it magnificent? What if you start to sweat? Won't that wash your color out too? I didn't, not at least yet. I see. Nice. What about rain? If you don't get wet, you might never. Peasants like you fail to grasp the truth. Rain and other forces of nature draw back in the awe of my beauty. Sure they're not repelled by your narcissism? He's me for real, right, Chad? Or maybe not. Actually, I'm like cutest, so like, he really wants to like be me, doesn't he? Okay, so showing him that won't work yet. Okay, so don't show him that yet. Okay. Mr. Pitch, fill me on a conversation you two had about how you two told him not to say a word about seeing Tenmataro. Exactly, fool. I told you nothing good would come from running your mouth. Why would you keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Mr. LaBelle? Why, to protect the darling little Jinxie, of course. But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was only sleepwalking. Being asleep all the time, she couldn't have been constantly trying to protect the mayor. That means she couldn't have possibly been Tenmataro. Interesting. Where were you going with this? Since you asked politely. I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch. Uh, Looks like they're gonna start cutting the grass outside soon. Somehow have to end stream soon. Let's finish talking to LaBelle, then we'll find down. Sorry, chat. The reason would be to deflect any doubt away from the one who was really Timitar. Also, before I forget, let me save actually. Oh, this is getting interesting. Um, hmm, what are you insinuating that I am Timitar? Sorry to disappoint, but I am nothing of the sort. Tim Mataro was Jinxie, you fool. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times. Hmm. So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll have to wait until then. Oh, I'll be waiting. Special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you. Filchy, get up, you lazy bones. Hmm? What? I was sleeping. Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. LaBelle. Made me right sleepy, it did. Well, it's time for your lesson on what to do and say. See? They're literally committing. What's that crime called exactly when you tell someone exactly what to say and what to do when they go to court or whatever, you know, for when they like testify or whatever? It's not perjury, but it's a different thing, I think. Ah, pass out again. Right up the schnozzle. Keep quiet and do it exactly as I say. No, please. Anything but another lesson. Here we go. Miss a chance to get the truth out of him. Yeah, but we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another. All that stuff now is a lie that Jinxie told. You'd better clear that up before tomorrow. Think they're done questioning Jinxie? Maybe. Let's go see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms. April 18. Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. Probably gonna have to save here because I don't want it to get loud outside for stream. So, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Appreciate you all. We're gonna grade out. Let's see if you want to. If you are following, you can use this one or whatever. And if you are subscribed, you can use this. Going to go raid out to who else is on right now. Give me a second. Let me mute myself. Looks like La Bandita Rosa is on. Select. Let's raid them. They are some kind of lizard. Yeah, sorry. Like my neighbors doing like lawn work or something out there, so I don't want to like interfere with the stream if it gets too loud. So we're gonna like raid out a little bit. Didn't want to end this soon. I want to wait an hour. I want to like wait an hour or two more, but Yeah, that's how it goes. Uh, Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a good day and bye. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know I'm always in the Discord as always, right? Wait, did it start doing a raid or no? Wait. Wait. Um, Raid. Oh, I forgot the L, right? Because it's got like an L in their name. Okay, okay. One more time, one more time. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Didn't mean to end stream so abrupt and so soon, but yeah. Bye everyone. Bye, 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 bye.